Crowd of boys, peace. What's good with you boys out there? I come to talk to you boys today about semen retention and the purge of the flesh. And this is going to be a quick one. I was just looking at some videos and some, just doing some quick studying. And this mostly has to do with fasting. And it's important that you boys do some type of fast. And of course, on the semen retention journey, we are ultimately fasting from sex. We are practicing celibacy. We are being abstinent, but we are purging our flesh. And most people think of a fast as to deal with the diet, food, and things of that nature. You dig? And I came across a Dick Gregory video where he talks about fasting, and his take on it was fasting doesn't mean you lose weight. Most people do it for that reason, but we fast to remove impurities from our body. And this is the same thing with semen retention. We fast from sex, we fast from the pornography as a way to remove impurities, our impure thoughts, our impure nature that we have grown into. So if you fast from sex, you are removing impurities. Hence, you start to have pure thoughts, pure intentions, and a pure spirit. Dick Gregory says when you go on a fast, most people will say, let me consult with a doctor. But you don't consult with a doctor when you indulge in alcohol or weed or cocaine, whatever your vice is, whatever you're into. You don't go consult a doctor before you engage in these acts, these impure acts, the corruption of your body. When you corrupt your body, you don't say, let me consult with a doctor or a scientist. You don't say, let me consult with a scientist or a doctor on whether I should watch pornographic images or not. Meditate on that for a minute. So the things that are supposed to be good for us, we always want to shun it. People come and say, oh, it's placebo. All right, that's fine. If it's placebo, let it be placebo. Some people say, where are your scientific facts? You want scientific facts? You want me to go through a book to let you know how pure I can become off of not having sex with just anybody or somebody I don't really care about or that I don't love, or having sex with myself? And what science book or what book do you have that lets me know that it's okay to watch pornographic images? That it's okay to have sex with myself, to release my life force energy that is meant to create another life, and say that is good, that I should just be pure and still engage in these acts. Before internet, before DVDs, before VHS tapes, before magazines, before all this stuff was here, as placed before us, was masturbation okay? Was that a pure act to do? Because as a man, if I can't release, what does that ultimately do for me? I don't need no science book or a doctor to tell me that releasing will help me, or having sex will keep me healthy, or that my mind will become pure or more pure if I engage in sex. I don't need no book. I'm going off of spirit. And what my spirit leads me to is to retain. And when I'm ready to have sex, it's going to be with somebody that I can connect with. Mentally, physically, I got to be attracted to the person as well. But spiritually also. So my boys, purging your flesh, not going with the instinct of the mind of your second head, thinking with that head instead of the one that you should be using to satisfy yourself, to release, to get that pleasure, to get that dopamine hit. It's not always the route to go. Sex is supposed to be healing with the right person. And you don't have to release every time you have sex. That's why this practice and this fasting from sex is important. It teaches you how to control yourself and control your body, control your mind. Sex is really mental. It's a physical act, but it is a mental thing when you're engaging into it. If you're having sex and you need to think about past experiences or pornographic images that come across your thoughts while you're having sex with somebody, then there's something wrong. I've been through that. That's why I'm talking about it. I don't know if you boys can relate, but having sex with certain females or, somebody that you don't connect with, you start to think about other things. And these are impure thoughts. This is corruption that has infiltrated your mind. And you can't get aroused, or you can't tap in with the person that you're having sex with. Is not a good thing. Just to get off. You're really having sex just to get off, if you have to think about those things. If you're having sex, one, it needs to be to procreate. If you're planning to release, and not to say if you release that is a bad thing, or you're just giving your energy off to the woman that you're having sex with. But I'd rather give away my energy to a woman that I could really connect with and have emotional attachment with, rather than to give it away to a woman that I'm thinking about somebody else or thinking about other images in my head to get off. Sex with your partner should be intimate. It should be to draw you guys closer, or I shouldn't say guys, to draw the female and yourself closer to that female. It is supposed to be a sacred act, not some frivolous thing because you think you are going to get prostate cancer. That's what your science books and your doctors want to tell you. These are the same scientists and doctors that are in the industry of prescribing medicines for $1. They work with these pharmaceutical companies to sell you drugs, to sell you not the cure, but the temporary fix to leave what you are going through dormant. And when it wears off, it comes right back. And you need to go back and get whatever you need to get from the doctor. It's a business. They're not in the business of healing, for real. So you need to start with yourself and heal yourself. You need to go through yourself and heal through yourself. And this is the best form of practice to stay away from disease, STDs. Instead of having sex frivolously and going through that, how about you don't have sex? That's the best way you can not catch an STD. How about not having sex? How about not taking a risk of having sex with a girl that's giving it up too easy? Really vetting who you are laying down with. Having sex with somebody that you actually have a connection with. Not just a body. You have sex with a female that you don't really like. When the deed is done, you want to go, or she got to go. You don't want to be around her no more. Now, I know you boys can relate to that. Having sex with a female, and when you're done, you just look at her, you be like, all right, I did what I had to do, mission accomplished. You don't want to talk no more. You got no connection with her. That's what it is. It was just your flesh being attracted to the flesh. Getting your nut off. Now you don't got no conversation for this woman. Getting into a soul tie. You must purge your body and go on a fast from sex, because you have probably had sex with women, or once again, getting into porno. You have corrupted your body, and to cleanse yourself from it and to fast from it is important. Is to get yourself back right. First things first, connecting back with yourself. And then if you plan to engage again, then you need to do it correctly. And you will do it correctly once you're on the street. You may slip, you may fall, that's fine. It's just a learning process, and you'll start to learn yourself more and more through this process. You just have to keep on putting in the work. But taking time from it, putting your flesh under subjection. Sorry, I can't talk today. Putting your flesh under a purge, under subjection, is a key component to building your masculine energy and really connecting with a partner in the future. So my boys, I'll leave y'all with that. Hope you boys are safe on your journey. You are prospering. You're surviving. You're fighting urges. With that said, always with love and peace.